Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dan2468, and today we're going to be doing a Borderlands 2 Legendary walkthrough. In this video, we're going to be covering the legendary rocket launcher named the Pyrophobia. Now, the Pyrophobia that I got is the Punitory Pyrophobia. The prefix may change dictating what the boss may drop for you. This weapon will only ever come in the flame element, as hence the name Pyro. It will not come in any other element but that. This weapon has 3 spawn points, or rather farm locations. At 33%, Clark the Crypt Keeper will be number 1, Incinerator Clayton at 10% will be 2, and Hyperius will be at 0.29% at 3. Now, Clark the Crypt Keeper does have a pretty high drop chance for this weapon, but in terms of you having to spawn the Crypt Keeper, you have to do 4 separate steps in TK's Bloody Harvest, and once you do those 4 steps, you can go spawn him. So it's not exactly recommended because it's just a lot of time just to kill the guy and then have a 33% chance of him dropping it. So I'm pretty sure that's a 1 in 3 chance, which, don't get me wrong, is still pretty high, but nonetheless just tedious all around. Now, Hyperius, he is an invincible, so I don't really have to explain that too much. And at 0.29%, you're not exactly going to be looking at him for any kind of well, really luck, I guess you could say. Now, the person we're going to be covering today is going to be, in my personal opinion, the best farm. It's going to be Incinerator Clayton. Now, to get to Incinerator Clayton, you're going to have to do a quest line known as Cult Following. In order to get this quest line, you're going to be talking to Lilith in Sanctuary. She's going to have you come to this area, which is Frostburn Canyon. Now, when she does, she's going to have you pretty much walk right around the corner here, and then you're going to go to this TP, and that's where Incinerator Clayton is going to be located. And then from him, you're going to have to do 3 missions. 4 in total. It's going to be false idols. Let's see, I got them right here. Easy to just show you. So you're going to have eternal flames, false idols, lighting the match, and the enkindling. Now, once you complete this 4th mission, he is 100% farmable. But up until this point, he isn't, so just make sure to do all 4 of them. And with completing the quest line, it may show a purple shield here, but it's actually going to be a legendary shield called Flame of the Firehawk. Now, I have another video that covers that shield. If you want to, feel free to check that out. But once you complete this mission, he's 100% farmable. Now, the farm is going to have you go to where the final mission has you go to take out Incinerator Clayton. So that's where we're going to go now. Now, mind you, all 3 of the farmable areas that have the dedicated loot drops next to world drops are pretty tedious to get to. Hyperius, in order to unlock him, you have to go to the Scarlet's DLC, and you'll have to complete that entire DLC, start to finish, and then you can unlock him and unlock the mission for him, and then unlock the farm for him. And then, I've already explained Crypt Keeper. He's probably, in my opinion, the worst farm to do, next to Hyperius at 0.29%. But nonetheless, all 3 are tedious. This one in particular just a little less so than compared to the others. Now, every enemy, or at least a majority of them in this area, are going to have a pretty high resistance to flame damage, so make sure to use a different element in this entire area next to flame. Maybe slag and just regular bullets. If you're Gunzerker, you can dual wield any weapon, so really a lot of options on that one. Now, in terms of the projectiles and what they look like for this weapon, they are going to fire, and subsequently they're going to explode up until they hit something. If they don't hit nothing and they keep going and on forever and ever, then they will continuously explode. Now, Incinerator Clayton will spawn by this this fire pit, and the switch directly next to it. He'll spawn like right here on it, but he does kind of wander, so to speak. And what I mean is that he'll just kind of mosey on this way, and then kind of walk up these steps and stuff. So if you're coming to this area on level, you might have to take out these enemies if your build doesn't really have a lot of sustain. And in doing so, he might wander up this pathway here, but if you get close enough to him, he'll auto aggro onto you, so you won't really have to worry about him kind of just going to a different part of the map up here. Now, I hope that this episode was informational. I hope it helps you out with finding out what gear is that you may need for your build, or maybe a route that may be a little bit different. Now, for this one. I'm pretty positive all the routes are exactly the same. But if any of those things are the case, you know, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.